by Pam Fryman.
She does most of the directing for the show.
Yeah, and I think that's unique for this show, that they have one director, as always, at least in season 1, by Pamela Fryman. Set 1 week after Ted's...
It's directed by Pamela Fryman, if you got him, Fryman.
Very nice. The Robin Sparkles story. Directed by Pamela Accidental Curly Fryman.
Alright, so in this episode...
Yeah, I like those. And it was, of course, directed by Pam Fry Me Up a Cutlet Fryman. So if you don't remember, that was directed by Pam Cooking Pun Fryman.
In this episode...
It's written by Sam Johnson and Chris Marcial. Directed by Pam Cooking Spray Fryman. So in this one...
this one's directed by Pamela Fried Dumplings Fryman.
Delicious.
So,
and of course, this one was directed by Pam Deep Fried Turkey Fryman.
Very good.
And Pamela Fried Spam and Pineapple Fryman is the director of this episode.
And it's directed by Pamela Grace Pafraya Fryman. Directed by Pamela Ding Dong Fryman. Yeah.
And everyone's favorite How I Met Everyone Else.
Yep, and it's directed by Pam Punny Pun Fryman. So Sue, and directed by Pam. I don't have a nickname Fryman because it turns out you don't fry soft pretzels.
Who knew?
Which is the only thing I could come up with in this episode is a soft pretzel.
Yeah.
It's directed by Pam Stop Tweeting at Us Fryman.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, Fryman.
Yep, directed by Pam Donut Fellowship Fryman.
Written by show creators Craig Thomas and Carter Bays.
And this one is directed by Pam Fry Man.
Turns out it's man.
Right, and it's directed by Pam Kicked Korean Elvis in the Nards Fryman.
Terrace.
There you go. And
directed by Pam, the television director Fryman.
Very good.
Yeah. Of course, this episode, Chris, is directed by Pam. Thanks, Ira. That's all we need you for, Fryman. Because this is Ira's last episode.
Wah, wah, wah. Directed by Pam Picked Up the Milk Fryman.
Carter and Chris.
Yep, this one's directed by Pam We're Not Getting the Pizza Fryman. So...
Big one, Chris.
This one's directed by Pam Fryman. We hereby publicly acknowledge the cease and desist on slandering your name, Pam Fryman. Please accept our apologies in the most legal way possible.
Yes, legally speaking, it was totes and approps.
So, guess.
Yeah, directed by Rob Greenberg.
Shenanigans. Pam Fryman is not the director this week, but she did check out Kobe Smolder's ass after a breakup.
Yeah, I'm sure that had nothing to do with her 1 week vacation.
Right, unpaid vacation.
Yeah.
So you mentioned a...
And was directed by Pam Fryman, who, fun fact, Chris, she had a promising career as an omelet station chef. She even won first prize in the 1997 Wisconsin Cheese Festival.
Oh, please go on.
She moved to LA and started in television after an unfortunate misunderstanding involving 120 gallons of cottage cheese, a malfunctioning grain elevator, and the then governor's teenage daughter.
Ooh, that Pam Fryman, she gets into trouble.
It was literally a farce.
Good thing that we're not slandering her anymore.
Yeah. Chris, did you recognize it was written by Kristen Newman? Chris, who directed this one?
It was directed by Pam Fryman, who got into a fight with Bays and Thomas about the relevance of the Field of Dreams reference in this episode, only to have them eventually discover that Fryman was thinking of the film Field of Streams. Field of Streams.
Oh, that's a completely different film. Written by Brenda Shue and directed by Pam Fryman. Chris, did you know she's the real-life inspiration for the Simpsons character Lindsay Naegle?
I did. It's the one that's in all sorts of different professions.
Yeah, every time she shows up, she's the same character, this icy, businesswoman who takes charge.
Not to say that Pam Fryman is icy in any way. I have always found her to be very warm during our conversations.
Yeah, when we talk, she's the most lovely person in the world.
3rd, 2006. It's written by Jamie Ronheimer and so directed by Pam Fryman.
Fun fact about Pam Fryman, Chris. She's the one who pitched the joke, if you trim that back, it'll make the rest look bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This one aired November 6, 2006. It's directed by, would you believe it, Pamela Fryman?
I don't believe it. When did she start working on the show?
Well, once she got out of prison. Just kidding, Pam. So, also, it was written by Maria Ferrari. This one's directed by Pam Fryman.
Pam Fryman, also known for sneaking off into closets for amorous activities.
Mm-hmm.
Well-known fact.
Perhaps some scientists believe.
So we've got some...
They should just call it Slap Bat.
So this one originally aired on November 20th, 2006. It was written by Courtney Kang, who does write pretty much all of the Robin Sparkle episodes. And it was directed by Pam Fryman. Another fan, you want to do a take on our fake fact about Pam Fryman?
Who is Pam Fryman? I feel like I've heard the
She's
name
a Canadian
before.
teenage pop star.
I've done this show a couple times with you guys, and I don't.
She was mauled in the mall.
Excellent.
I'm gonna like, throw these out as we go. You know, the one with the music video. So, as always, directed by Pam Fryman.
Fun fact about this episode, Pam Fryman helped the actors Josh Radnor and Jason Segel prepare for that dance club scene by constantly hitting on them throughout the episode. And the previous episode.
I bet that was helpful.
And the episodes before that.
So if you can't tell, fans, my voice is actually...
How Lily Stole Christmas.
Do you have some facts about this episode?
It was originally aired December 11th, 2006, so obviously their Christmas episode. This episode is directed by Pamela Grinch Fryman. This one was written by...
And something about Pam Fryman's lobby.
We'll get into that later.
We'll get into
into
her lobby.
The second episode of 2007 originally aired January 22nd. Directed by Rob Greenberg.
What?
Rob Greenberg.
No.
Rob Greenberg.
Shenanigans?
He is. He directed like 5-7 episodes of the series. Of course, we're used to Pamela Fryman, so let's try to look for some things that might be done differently.
Yes, let's. Just Rob Greenberg.
Yeah, fun fact about Rob Greenberg.
Yeah.
Not only is he the standard fill-in director, but he's also the artist of the painting of Barney, a la Ken doll.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Take that, Cleveland. So, this week it wasn't directed by Pam Fryman, and as always, I take exception to that.
Yeah, directed by Rob Greenberg, because Pam Fryman was out recovering from a tragic flying squirrel accident.
And we'll cover flying squirrel accidents later on in the episode. I actually, as much as I joke about Rob Greenberg and anybody else doing Pam's job, this episode is very well directed.
Yeah.
There's some things that are in there that I think are great that we probably wouldn't have gotten with Pam, who, despite her love of flying squirrel costumes and her accidents therein, does a great job of directing.
Yeah, when she's not distracted.
Yes.
Directed by Pam Fryman.
Oh, she started directing again.
Yeah.
So she's back from probation.
Yeah, if she actually has a funny Lucky Penny story too, but she only tells her very close friends.
No, okay.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, we're not on that list.
No. Originally aired February 19th of 2007. Directed by Pam Just Got Off Vacation Fryman.
It's the court-mandated vacation.
Right.
Yes, so this is actually the...
And this episode, Chris, directed by Pam Fryman.
Well, that's good. That other director was freaking me out.
Fun fact, Pam Fryman, who, like the Fiero, doesn't do stick shift.
Huh!
And this one was directed by Pam Fryman, who, side note here, Chris, she actually held up the production of this episode by a full day by insisting that they reshoot the nude scenes with Lily and Marshall again and again and again.
How about the one with Marshall coming out of the bathroom covered in toilet paper?
Yeah, the one they had him come in on a Saturday.
That's rude. Although I bet Jason wouldn't have minded. I hear he always liked the food trays that they had set up anytime they had to work. That was his favorite part.
That's why they got him. They just lured him in with food. So they aired May 7th, 2007, directed by our good friend Pamela Fryman.
So what is she in trouble for this week?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay. We're going to give her a week off for good behavior?
Absolutely nothing. There's no proof that Pam Fryman murdered a girl in 1997. There is no proof that Pam Fryman murdered a girl in 1997.
Well,
Is there anyone asking that?
That has so little to do with this episode. Arguably nothing. I'm willing to give you very little. That's as far as I can go.
Tonight we're watching Something Blue. Originally aired May 14th, 2007. It's directed by Pam Fryman. Sex offender.
Well, at least you said it this time. I mean, I guess we can get, if this has been the last episode that we put out there, we can just flat out say it.
It will be.
Because when we get that cease and desist, we'll be like, oh, that's okay, we were done anyway.
Yeah.
No, I get it now. Yes, this would be the last episode.